Welcome to a full day here on Plan B Esports of the Mario Odyssey Any Percent League. I am the AC Money, joining you for the first matchup of Week 4 between MiiWii and Antogaming. As you can see on your screen, Antogaming with a 58-58 PB. MiiWii, just short of the 1 hour. Maybe he can break that mark today. Antogaming currently sitting in 6th place with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. MiiWii going to be looking for his first win of the season here today. So obviously the runners getting set up with their time conversion. A little cheeky strat. I love the amount of cheese with this strat here. For those unfamiliar, they're going to be setting their time for 1:53 a.m., so that when they enter Cappy Cap in the Sand Kingdom, it'll click over to 3 a.m., which counts an hour towards the little sprout plant moon thing. I don't know what to call it. But it's just so ingenious that the runners figured this out. Anyway, this is a pre-recorded race, as you can see from Cindafusic in the chat. Everyone say hi to Cindafusic and our restreamer, Peaceful, Storm 13. And it looks like they're about to get started. Again, pre-recorded, so we have no control over what is about to happen, but all we know is that it has already happened, and there is a non-zero amount of people in the universe who already know who has won this race. So good luck to both runners. And away we go. Obviously about 30 seconds of cutscenes here. Alright, headed into the Cap Kingdom. Pretty standard stuff here. And they get control of Mario at about 30 seconds. Obviously the runner's playing in Chinese because heavy testing has proven that this is the fastest language. And we see, a bonk from MiiWii. Oh no, and a bonk on the light post, already starting to fall a little bit behind. And if you have over a minute behind on PB, you want to get out into a lead as quickly as possible. Although he made up a little bit of time there, it looks like. But I check out Nightbot to get a schedule of today's other races. The main event tonight is going to be between Tyron and Lucid. That'll be at 7:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific. So you see MiiWii struggling a little bit to get out of the water there. We also have Mitch and Nick. Our next race will be between Door and Hey There. That'll be coming up in an hour and a half. Troy of Athens will be taking care of you. Antogaming, nice climb up there. Should be a quick topper fight here. Pretty easy there. So Antogaming, so far in this league, has a best cap split of 222. MiiWii with a best cap of 218. The league average is 221. So it looks like Antogaming finished up there at about 222. I'm not totally sure when they split. That is definitely not a 240. As we see Antogaming, quick grab here of the Chain Chomp. Gonna be headed for Dino Skip here in a second. success there. Land be headed for that multi-moon. Okay, my bad. This is not a skippable cutscene. Forgot that. Antogaming headed over for the dinosaur. See what he's got. And he's got it. So now he's onto the fight. MiiWii now onto the dino skip. And it looks like he's going to get it as well. A little bit cleaner, actually. There's that boss battle. So there's only one more moon to collect. What's up, Mitch? Good luck in your race later. Runners do need to collect some coins throughout the route because they do end up collecting a couple stars from Cappy Cap, which requires 100 coins. Autogaming fading out at 4:30 there. So this will give us a good perspective to see how far he is in the lead already. And it is about 12 seconds. So MiiWii's going to have some ground to make up later in this match. Antogaming obviously would love to go 3-1. As a successful chest clip. And MiiWii is going to opt for the alternate strat to get above a high cliff. Just to get you some stats, Antogaming coming into this match was 1 for 3 this season on chest clip. So excellent job converting there. MiiWii has not attempted chest clip yet this season. And a little bit of lag from MiiWii's screen, but I would assume that things will go according to plan for the rest of the race, given that this is a pre-recorded match. I would think that if something went catastrophically wrong, it would not have made air. And of course, we need to have Cap read a story to us. And now on to the Sand Kingdom. Looking for 18 moons here. Gaming gonna start off by planting that seed. There it is. Grabbing overlooking the desert town. Grabbing the bird. And into the pipe. Of course, everybody who's in this tournament knows where that moon is. Oh, MiiWii! MiiWii having some trouble grabbing the bird moon now he has. Lost a couple seconds there. And there's that plaza seed I mentioned earlier. Because the runners set themselves to click over at 7 minutes to daylight savings time, they are able to just grab that moon without waiting. This Cappy Cap moon is one of my favorites in the game, just because it's like... I don't know how to describe it. But I do like it very much. Also, Cappy Cap, the originators of those plexiglass shields that you see at stores now, because of, you know, the thing. Antogaming grabbing that moon on top, and now gonna go for some ice climbing. And he's got that successfully, gonna grab another moon. And a triple jump over this wall. You should be able to grab that bullet bill. And he has. Grabbing the crate star. MiiWii now headed for the same trick. A little bit of a slip there, but he's doing good. I'm a little bit worried about this toss, but I think he should have it, and he does. You know, Antogaming, as apparently a bunch of ice falls off of my air conditioner in my apartment. Grabbing the pillar star there. Nice climb up there, and he's going to grab the chest star moon. And he hits the other chest, which gives him 50 coins. That'll help again later when he goes to Cappy Cap in another level. Grabbing the leaning pillar moon there. Breaks the block and picks that up. Only has 3 moons left. Oh, MiiWii bonking on the leaning pillar. Antogaming grabbing the cactus moon. He's got 2 left. So it looks like both runners opting not to do the Sphinx clip. Can't blame them. Obviously that trick made a lot more difficult with the 1.2 patch. Not even sure if it's still in the route, to be honest. And finally, taking some notes, as MiiWii grabbing the Wandering Cactus Moon. I'm inevitably going to call them stars like 100 times over the course of this race, just because I'm more used to Mario 64 than I am Mario Odyssey. And I have been informed that there is now an argument in the chat between whether or not Sphinx Clip is still possible. You'll have to forgive me, it has been some time. Antogaming obviously ignoring the evil bunnies. Evil wedding planning bunnies. Great character creation there. As Antogaming onto the Lake Kingdom. There's moon number 1. Potential lake clip coming up here. Antogaming has 60% success rate. MiiWii with a 7.1. So he's obviously taken a lot of failed attempts at that lake clip. And let's see how Antogaming converts. No dice there. So this is a chance for MiiWii to catch up. And there it is! Antogaming with the lake clip. Looks like it only took him 2 tries. Grabbing the treasure, now he's gonna warp back up to that platform. MiiWii taking a bit of time here. And, oh, I thought he had it, but he did not. So Antogaming gonna pick up more time here. Is Anto gonna collect the Dory Star there? And there it is, MiiWii's got the clip! No, he doesn't! He didn't have the height! And so he continues to be stuck here. At what point? Well, apparently not that point, because he just got it. So I'd say, at what point do you just try to go around? But in fact, he got it while I was suggesting he do something else. 12 tries for MiiWii there on Lake Clip. Antogaming only needed a few tries, so that is a huge time improvement. As Antogaming already done with the Lake Kingdom. whereas MiiWii only halfway done. And now Antogaming going to be heading off to Wooded Kingdom. MiiWii obviously some work still to do in the Lake Kingdom. This game's starting to get out of hand. Hopefully MiiWii can reel it back in. If we take a look at Wooded Splits, Antogaming is about 24 seconds faster on average, so MiiWii definitely has his work cut out for him. Actually, they're about even on League Golds, as Antogaming going to collect his first Cat Moon here. MiiWii finally wrapping up Lake Kingdom. MiiWii with 5 League Golds and Antogaming with 11. However, MiiWii only with 1 faster average. It's coming up in the Cloud Kingdom, and it's only by 2 seconds. So, definitely has his work cut out for him. Antogaming grabbing another nut, and it looks like MiiWii is going to be going for the Rock Moon. That is a divergence of strategies, and that is a nut clip over on Antogaming's side. He is now 4 for 4 this season. MiiWii grabbing his Cat Moon. Antogaming now halfway done with the Wooded Kingdom. MiiWii the only 3 moons so far out of the required 16. Onto the maze here. I guess that wasn't a divergence to try. I guess you do just grab that Rock Moon. It's my bad. I was looking at MiiWii cleaning up Lake Kingdom. Antogaming getting right back across. I think I missed the nut clip attempt on MiiWii's side. And in fact, he has not done it. So he's going around. Dansta giving us a programming alert that we might have a schedule change later today, so make sure you're monitoring the chat. Antogaming grabbing the 2 moons there in the tower. Only 3 to go. And makes the jump. Heading up to grab that moon. MiiWii is going to kill the Piranha, which is a story moon, so it takes a little bit more time to load the cutscene. And then the ensuing platform, I believe. Antogaming going to grab his final 2 moons here underwater. There's 1. So it looks like this is really the biggest diversion yet this match. Antogaming all done. He's going to warp back to the Odyssey. MiiWii with 6 moons to go, having a little trouble building up speed for the triple jump. but he's got it just barely. As we look over on our right, as Antogaming is going to get loaded up for Cloud Kingdom. MiiWii now into the tower, 5 moons remaining. Moving pretty fast. All done with the tower, he's got 3 moons remaining. A little bit of trouble building up speed, but he's got that easily. Now Cloud Kingdom, Antogaming with the first Bowser battle coming. Pretty clean first hit. 2 moons remaining for MiiWii. He'll go underwater for those. Over on your left, Antogaming in the lead, continuing to battle Bowser. Punching him square in the gut. 2 of 3 hits completed there. Of course, this fight obviously significantly less difficult than the final Bowser fight, which, I mean, kind of makes thematic sense. And that is that battle completed. I thought this cutscene was skippable, but I guess not. MiiWii's all done with Wooded. He'll be off to the Cloud Kingdom. As Antogaming onto Lost Kingdom. Oh, I wasn't sure he was going to make it up there, but he just barely does. Grabs the Butterfly Moon. Antogaming now a full kingdom clear, although that's not really the case, given that this battle only takes a minute and a half. Meanwhile, Antogaming halfway done now with Lake Kingdom. Or Lost Kingdom, excuse me. Elves. League Gold difference between these two is only 4 seconds, but the average is 22 seconds. So I assume MiiWii in a previous race had a significant time loss in Lost Kingdom. 2 moons to go. Lining up the shot here with Cappy. Got it. Now just gotta go under the bridge. Success, and he does not need the Death Warp. He is right off to the Odyssey, whereas MiiWii has just completed his Bowser fight. And now he is off to the Metro Kingdom. MiiWii starting to collect moons here in the Lost Kingdom. Certainly a ton of time to make up. You would have to think at this point, even halfway through the race, it would take a catastrophic error for Antogaming to lose out on a lot of time here in order for MiiWii to catch up. Antogaming climbing nice and high on buildings during a thunderstorm, not advisable in the real world. You can see MiiWii is now 6/10 of the way done. Antogaming going to head into City Hall, grabbing that checkpoint. You will grab one moon here in this building. I thought he bonked there, I guess not. MiiWii lining up his shot, and... Oh, that was close. He caught the right side. Yeah, I should have simplified my fractions. I should have known better. I thought... See, my thing is, I thought it was going to be half, but then I miscounted. But MiiWii on your right just barely caught the right side of that cage and then managed to save himself from falling off. So great recovery there. Antogaming now on to this battle. He's going to hide out in the corner, of course. MiiWii all done with Lost. Did not catch if he used the Death Warp. But I believe that he did not. The game loading up. For another round of shots here. Oh, having some trouble. Now he cleans it up. Couldn't catch that tail end. MiiWii having some trouble climbing this building. There it is. And the boss battle completed. For Antogaming, he collects the moon at 2449. That'll help us determine how much of the lead he is in. But you got to think it's at least a minute right now, which is the difference between their PVs. MiiWii off into the building. Whereas the sun has risen in the Metro Kingdom over on the left side of your screen. MiiWii a little trouble climbing up there, but he's got it. Just a little bit of a slip. Now into town, let's see if he can get this clip, and he's done it immediately. That was very clean. Now 4 for 4 with that trick. MiiWii on the boss battle. Missed one blue spot. A 2-minute difference, according to Dansta, out of the Lost Kingdom, so... MiiWii having to go for some backup strats and then losing a lot of time with late clip. Ended up being disastrous. He was averaging 9 attempts this season. He needed 15. Antogaming with a quick slot star there. MiiWii now getting that second round of hits. Antogaming here on a hidden level over halfway done with Metro. And you can see, yeah, the 2-minute lead has expanded by a couple seconds, I think. Antogaming gonna warp out about 2/3 of the way done here. MiiWii only a quarter of the way done. See, I simplified for you. Off to the pillar. Yes, sir. Grabbing the girder star there. Head up to the top. He's 3/4 of the way done. Now leading MiiWii by a full 9 moons. MiiWii, though, an immediate drive-by. That'll save some time. If he would have failed that, that would have been a nightmare scenario. Have to wonder if he knows how much he's down by. Antogaming successfully picking up Luigi for 200 coins. MiiWii gonna stop for a quick chat. Inadvisable given how far down he is on time. Oh, there's a moon, never mind. Yes, I knew there was a moon there, I was making a joke. And Antogaming in a massive people. Be grabbing these final 2 moons. Little trouble getting up there onto the banner. But now just floating through these laches. And he's got the last moon. He's off to the Odyssey. Finishing up around 29 minutes. If we take a look at his league average, he is at 29.38 on average. You can see his split here, and Antogaming is performing ahead of expectations. He is now 20 seconds ahead of his league average. His league sum of best to this point is 29.10. Looking over the lead, according to our resident statistician. Oh, MiiWii taking the first death of the match there. Taking the capture of it just to remember. Looks like he slipped off the girder there. Is Antogaming now onto the Snow Kingdom. MiiWii still needing 8 more moons here. Antogaming chatting with Toad. See if MiiWii can get this strat this time. Yes, he can. On to Shiveria. Collecting the second moon there. MiiWii almost bonking off of that pillar. He's now 3/4 of the way done. That's moon number 3 for Antogaming. Oh, and a bonk there from MiiWii. That'll lose a couple seconds. Now he's cleaned that up. Yes, this is pre-recorded. I do not know when it was pre-recorded, but this is not occurring live. I am live, though, at 12:34 Eastern Time here on this beautiful Saturday. Ah, missed one Spiny, that's okay. Well, if this is scripted, I certainly hope that MiiWii will make a big comeback here. One path open to that door. We will obviously not be opening all 4. Simply because we don't need to. We will have already collected 10 moons by the time we get 2 of them open. Building up a Goomba tower here. Gotta make sure all the Goombas find their way to that button. I love the Goomba towers in this game. Three to go, and it looks like Antogaming is actually taking the safe route here. I wasn't quite paying attention, but there is another moon near the Odyssey that saves about 10 seconds. that he is not collecting. Wait a minute. No, he is going for Secret Path to Shiveria. I'm sorry. Now he will warp back to the Odyssey. Okay. Let's see if he's got it. And no dice the first time. Went for one more round. It's looking better. Oh, a bonk! Oh, that is going to lose a lot of time. Thankfully, he can warp right back to the Odyssey. We can see some MiiWii fans in the chat excited that Antogaming finally losing a bit of time here. But I think he's got it on the second attempt, and he does. That's the first real time loss for Antogaming, who now has an over 3-minute lead coming into Snow Kingdom. Antogaming heading off now. He's about a minute behind PB. But looks like with some solid play, he could get a sub-hour run. Yeah, he's 45 seconds behind PB. MiiWii close to 3 minutes behind PB. Seaside Kingdom now for Antogaming. Of course, again, that star no mystery for speedrunners. Moon. Told you I was going to do that. People in the chat reminding me about sleep, making me take my afternoon tea. Super Irish breakfast, by the way. Not quite as much caffeine as coffee, but also coffee's gross. So. Meanwhile, Antogaming off in the Seaside Kingdom. MiiWii still in the Snow Kingdom, got a couple more moons to go. I wonder if he's going to be going for that secret entrance moon. Whereas as soon as Antogaming collects this moon in the tunnel here, he'll be halfway done with Seaside. And in fact, MiiWii is going to be going for secret entrance as soon as he warps out of here. Antogaming saying hello to Dory once again. 3 more moons for him in the Seaside Kingdom. Comes Fish Clip. And he's got it. Great work by Antogaming. And now he collects that moon and just the underwater trench to go. He's got it. A warp back to the Odyssey, and he is now a full kingdom ahead. 37:10 coming out of Snow Kingdom for MiiWii. I did miss if he got secret entrance. I apologize. But that is now the first kingdom of the match that MiiWii has picked up some time picking up. Looks like 19 seconds. Bad news is he's still down by nearly 3 minutes. But hopefully, he will have a good finish to this run. Now, I Don't know exactly how the scoring system works, but I do know that the time difference between runs matters in some capacity, so MiiWii's going to have to try to make up some time here. Antogaming, meanwhile, onto my favorite kingdom, the Luncheon Kingdom. Climbing up that wall, great job. MiiWii now in the... Yes, I like the Luncheon Kingdom. Sue me. The winner gets 60 points, then 30 more points are divided between both players depending on how far apart they are. Alright. So MiiWii, obviously being in 12th place, will need to salvage some points here, as it is now increasingly looking like he's going to pick up his 4th loss of the season. Yeah, GSA essentially does the same thing. And I have lost video from our restreamer, so I'm going to be commentating off of the... Ah, never mind, I've regained video. I've willed the video back into existence. Antogaming now onto the slot machine. Oh, I think he messed it up. Oh, he messed it up. He's gonna have to pay another 10 coins to try again. There we go. Now he's got it. MiiWii's League PB is... what is this League PB? $101.10. Oh. Somebody in the chat got it before I did. There's so many stats here to look at that I wasn't sure where to find it. MiiWii did get fish clip. Good job for him. However, Antogaming now onto some fork strats. This is going to get him halfway through the Luncheon Kingdom. Just heard some runners talking the other day about a improvement here. That saves a couple seconds. Oh, he missed the moon. Going back to collect it. Only lost about a second there. Will he get there without dying? Yes, he will. Now Antogaming going to begin, or excuse me, MiiWii going to begin a triple jump and back up. Good job. Maybe collecting that salt triple. Meanwhile, Antogaming gonna make a pot of stew, reminding me that I have not eaten lunch yet. We'll have to do that in the intermission. MiiWii has not yet this season gone for Spewert Skip. However, Anto is now 4 for 4. Have to collect that. Hello. Thank you. Took him a couple tries, but collecting the Great Moon. Alright, let's see if Anto can get this. He's got the invisible blocks, and he's across. Good job. 4 for 4 on the season with that jump. And again, MiiWii has not attempted that jump. So Antogaming not letting off of the gas here. He's in 6th place, but he is well down on points. to the likes of Dansta and Lucid. I guess not well down on points. Also, Tyron is 2-1. So of the 5 players with 2 wins and 1 loss this season, Antogaming has less points than 3 of them, so he is absolutely keeping up the pressure here. Knows that a win is probably likely at this point. MiiWii not going to go over and try to toss the gold turnip, whatever it's called. With one last star here, Moon. Told you I was going to do that 100 times. Yes, Mitch and Psionic will be on later today. It's currently scheduled for 3 o'clock. That is a pre-recorded race, but it sounds like Door and Hey There might get delayed. But that is going to be a match that is happening at some point today. Antogaming going to get right about 44 minutes as MiiWii going across. Ooh, having a little trouble getting around the grate there. Now he's done a good job. Now onto the Ruined Kingdom. Oh no, the Odyssey is hitting a snag. Whoever could have seen this coming, except everybody who's played this game. Oh, a bonk there from MiiWii. He's gonna have to go back up. Spoiler, it's not a tie. Yeah, this is a... I forget if this is a 60 frames per second game. But I know one race over at GSA we had to count frames once. MiiWii a little bit of trouble grabbing this moon so that he can skip the invisible blocks. Antogaming now beginning his boss fight here. First time I played this game, I was in absolute shock playing against this boss, just because it was so unexpected and so, like, opposite of anything I had seen in a Mario game before. It was almost like I was playing, like, a PS4 EA game or something. Yes, Potato Kid, they would have to finish on the exact same frame in order to tie. Closest race thus far in 3 weeks of competition is 1.2 seconds. As MiiWii is off to this multi-moon here. That'll get him wrapped up with Luncheon, as he is now down a ton of time. What happens in the event of a frame tie? I assume they would both get 45 points and a tie. Half a win, half a loss. I would assume. But let's hope we don't have to worry about that. Personally, I would go tie. Although that's intense that it happened in another league. That must have been crazy. Oh, I see, because it was a playoff race. Gotcha. What's up, Door? Hope you feel better. Good luck with your race later today. So we can see Odyssey sync. Lol, JK. Antogaming on to Bowser Kingdom. Pretty straightforward kingdom here. A lot of boss battles upcoming. Now MiiWii going to fight the giant dragon. For what it's worth, heading out of the Metro Kingdom, MiiWii was down 310. Now he's down 3 minutes, so he gained 19 seconds in the Snow Kingdom because Antogaming was having so much trouble grabbing that last moon. And the MiiWii's only lost 9 seconds in the most recent 2 kingdoms. Second phase of the boss fight for MiiWii. Antogaming gonna have to collect some moon shards here. Great job there collecting that last shard. Great work. MiiWii all done with his boss fight. Over in the Ruined Kingdom, we'll check in on those splits in just a second. As Antogaming is going to collect his 1 extra moon from this kingdom. Here we go, second part of Bowser Kingdom. 2 boss fights upcoming. First is against Topper. We haven't seen him since... Actually, we haven't seen any of the evil bunnies since the Cap Kingdom halfway. So you skip all of them in any percent. Yes, Tyrone and Lucid is the last race of the day. That will occur at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific. It'll be 12:30 a.m. UTC, I think. MiiWii getting started with Bowser's Kingdom. As Antogaming 2/3 of the way done with the Harriet fight. Very clean fight so far. Again, Antogaming not letting off the pressure at all. And now he has collected that moon after defeating... Oh! Moonsink. Cool. Don't worry about it, Dora. You couldn't have known. Couldn't have known. Antogaming going to collect that moon behind. And work his way up this wall. Oh, careful. Fell for a second, but he's okay. Now, up to the top. Alright, here comes the Mecha Brutal fight. Really one of the last places disaster could strike. So MiiWii just gonna be fighting some regular Brutals here in a minute. Not even a minute. Heading up to them right now. Antogaming having a lot of trouble climbing that leg. Now he's done it. Getting the second hit there. So he does lose some time, but the rest of this fight has been clean so far. Gotta wait for the Mecha Brutal to go through its cycles. One more round. And there it is. So he struggled at the top, or at the bottom, I guess, at the start of the fight, I mean to say. But got through the rest cleanly. MiiWii now on this Harriet fight, taking a hit. Hopefully he doesn't take his second death of the match. Another capture taken. And Antogaming is apparently gonna grief here for a second. Just think about what he's done. I don't know either. I'm pretty sure that's not part of the strat. They're taking a second to show off, or maybe he needed a drink of water. Being yelled at on Discord. And with those boss battles done, MiiWii's gonna move on. Antogaming, though, has a complete odyssey. He is moving on to the moon. The only two games that I can think of that end on the moon, this and Where's Waldo for the NES. Scratch off Where's Waldo reference on your Mario Odyssey Any Percent League bingo cards. Oh, does DuckTales end on the moon? I knew that DuckTales had a moon level. I wasn't sure if it was the last level or not. Oh my god, Portal 2, yeah. Well, no! Portal 2 doesn't end on the moon. Because you have to shoot the moon, you go to the moon, but then you go back to Earth. So it does not end on the moon. Incorrect, Mario Land 2 has... Yeah, Portal 2 spoilers, everybody. A game that came out 10 years ago. It's like $1 on Steam now. Definitely finish Portal 2, it's a fantastic game. Is it really $1? I have no idea. I think I bought it for like $5 on a winter sale a while back. And we have a moon skip. While I've been sitting here and talking about nothing, MiiWii having a great brutal fight. That'll be a great morale booster for him. As Antogaming now on to the second Bowser fight. Good first cycle there. Second cycle complete. Very clean fight so far by Antogaming. Now he is past his PB. Neither of these players will PB in this race, but I think there should be enough time for... I do not think this is sub 1. It could be. This is 1 minute pace, or 1 hour pace. Thank you. By a significant margin. Okay, I forgot how long the ending takes. Here we go, let's see if he can get a 2D skip. Try to end off on a solid note. MiiWii now on the moon. At this point, I don't see any way he's coming back. Little trash talk between opponents in an upcoming match. And he does get a skip. Not the swag skip. I don't blame him for not going to that. Obviously, quite ahead on time. Yeah, this is not sub-hour. 1 hour even, yes, but not sub. Just taking a look here. By the way, MiiWii getting moon skip, good job. He has an 80% conversion rate this season. Looks like he's going to finish out about an hour 30. Solid final section there by Anto as MiiWii is on to the boss fight. And this should do it in about an hour 45. Antogaming picking up a solid win here today. 1 hour 45.97 seconds, the final time. Congratulations to Antogaming. He moves to 3-1 on the season. Unfortunately, so much time loss in the beginning for MiiWii. Really held serve, though, down the stretch. But obviously, losing a minute in Metro. He was down by 3 minutes during the second half of this run. He'll move to 0-4 on this season. Hopefully one to grow on. Because again, second half of this run for MiiWii was actually really solid. We'll be looking for a 2D skip here for some morale. Antogaming going to, I guess, let us know what games he has on the Switch. MiiWii was trying something there, I don't know. 2D skip for MiiWii. Great job. Antogaming is playing a completely different game. Meanwhile, MiiWii heading into the last room of the game. I think he got that first pillar. I couldn't tell. The inferior IO game, right? And so this will be a sub 104 for MiiWii. Y'all are sleeping on Agario, by the way. And there it is, a 103.45. Great run for MiiWii down this stretch, but just too much time lost at the beginning. And he was unable to make it up in the second half. By the way, final difference, 2 minutes, 59.12 seconds. Which means that after Metro, MiiWii actually led Antogaming by about 10.5 seconds. And chat is saying it's going to be 77 points for Antogaming, 13 for MiiWii. So with that actually temporarily puts Antogaming into first place, obviously with a game in hand on the other competitors. MiiWii will unfortunately remain in 12th heading out of this week, with Tyron having a tough game against Sio Nick, who entered in first place. Potential for quite a bit of gain there. Dansta is facing